Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Thursday, March 6th, 2025 pre-market report. Before I even get started, you can do one of two things. The first, so maybe you can just focus on this. I want you to have a look at what I published with regard to the S&P 500. I did an in-depth breakdown of this for you. I am committed to helping you guys and girls navigate through what's happening right now. And we have a lot to talk about. So, yes, I want you to watch this video, very important, but I want you to bring yourself up to speed, whether you understand stock market jargon or not, doesn't matter the way I broke this down for you. So in the description of this video is a link to my website. Just right at the top, you're going to see my breakdown of the S&P 500. It's very important to understand what's going on here and what we're witnessing right now globally. Instability in the debt market. So one of two things. Number one, you can close out of this video, bring yourself up to speed, come back here, or just open up a new window and you could look at that while I'm talking to you, although you won't be able to focus. I really would rather you close out of the video. Honestly, read what I published with regard to the S&P 500 and then come back here. But if you decide to do that later, that's fine too. But if you're in this market, if you're already in this market, man, whether you're in the market with regard to owning an ETF or a stock, or whether you're just working for central bank issued notes, you're in the market. Okay, central bank issued notes, these are tradable assets, people. The economy, everything connected to it points right at this freak show market. Anyway, look, let us move forward. So right now, stock futures are pointed towards a drop. The stock market is going to drop at the open. This is futures this morning, and they are a lot worse than this. This is earlier. We're down over 400 points on the Dow. I mean, nothing overly dramatic, but the bigger picture is this. The global debt market is selling off, and that is pushing bond yields higher across the board. What are we witnessing here? We had bond yields cratering. Now they're bouncing up here. This is a clear sign of instability, and this is being driven by geopolitical events. Tariffs are on, tariffs are off, this is this, and this is that. And then we just got a pretty profound statement here from President Trump. Where did I put that? I don't even know where I put it. Let me just go through this for you real quick. This is the U.S. 10-year yield this morning here again. I want you to pay attention to this. It's much higher than that right now. That's a problem here for the market. Again, we're seeing stock futures lower. The U.S. dollar is getting decimated. We should not be seeing this right now. We should be seeing dollar strength right now. The fact that we are not seeing dollar strength, that's a problem. Again, generally the U.S. dollar is seen as a safe haven. It's a safe haven. It's a safe haven. The fact is, it's not responding that way despite what's happening right now. Very interesting. Let us move forward here, guys and girls. Gold and silver is under a little pressure right now. Nothing dramatic. You got cryptocurrencies higher mostly across the board except for Cardano here getting hit. Now, I put this out for you guys and girls earlier today. This is in your inbox. I'm going to try to get this out for you every day. Okay, I'm going to do another breakdown of the S&P 500 so you can understand what's going on. This is incredibly important for everybody to understand what's going on. Whether you own a stock or you don't, you're going to be affected by things that are going on. Now, look at this headline real quick. Global bonds sell off. This is CNBC. Government borrowing costs rose across the globe on Thursday, with German bonds resuming the sell-off that sparked the biggest daily jump in yields since the country's reunification 35 years ago. We got problems. And you guys and girls know how I operate. Anyway, this is my outline this morning here. It's in your inbox. I described to you briefly what's going on. Lions, the bond market is flashing a warning signal. Overnight global bond markets have sold off. Nothing overly dramatic, okay, but still there's something there. With that, stock futures are markedly lower. And I go on to say I did an in-depth breakdown of the S&P 500 for you. And this is posted to my website. My website gets an enormous amount of views, and I think by posting it there, it is going to get out to the widest audience. So that's why I'm posting everything over there. And I want you to read through that because at the bottom I give you my conclusions. Let's see if I'm right or wrong, people. But look, man, the way things are playing out is just not very good. With regard to global instability with geopolitics, this just came out here. President Trump is now issuing an ultimatum and his last warning to Hamas. Let me read this to you. So Trump issues last warning to Hamas as, anyway, look. U.S. President Donald Trump has issued what he's calling his last warning to Hamas. I am sending, this is President Trump, everything it needs. I'm sending Israel everything it needs to finish the job. And he goes on to say, not a single Hamas member will be safe. And in a statement here from the Pentagon, imagine our shock here, the United States stands ready to defend Israel. So it looks like, look, man, either this is, you guys and girls make up your mind here, what this means. Look, man, the last thing that we need here is more war. We're already in a war. This is an economic war on a global scale. Pentagon here saying the U.S. stands ready to defend Israel on the back of President Trump's last warning to Hamas. I mean, I want you guys to think about that. Couple of other things that are important. Now, look, with regard to the economy, there are people on both sides here, and I understand that. Now, there's apparently going to be, so Doge here, massive layoffs are now just started, according to what we're about to see. This is going to get a lot more dramatic moving forward. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you is I'm telling you again. First of all, let me say this. We gotta obviously make the government more efficient. Absolutely. The way this is happening here is not the right way, in my opinion. Now, don't beat me up for saying that. I'm entitled to my own opinion here. So are you. If you feel that this is the way to do it, a chainsaw with Elon Musk holding that chainsaw up, President Trump was right. The immigrants were coming for your job. Well, it looks like that immigrant just happens to be Elon Musk. He didn't tell you that. All right, look, I know I'm going to take some heat for that too, and I don't really give a damn. Look, man, I want people to think. That's all. If this triggers you and you need to post a negative comment, if it helps you feel better, trigger, go ahead, man. I'm telling you the way it is. This is important because I'm telling you now again for the upteenth freaking time, this is going to bleed off and already has started in the private sector. Your job is not safe. You want to cheer for these guys, these people here who are now going into their own private depression because they're not getting another job. The U.S. economy is crumbling. They're not getting another job. The depression has started. The depression has started, an inflationary depression. It's here. It's already started. You, more than likely, if you're cheering for these people losing their job, trust me on this, you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. That's the way the universe works, period, the freaking end. Now, this Friday, President Trump is holding his first crypto summit. Trump's upcoming crypto summit in focus. And here's the deal with this. Let me read this to you real quick. President Donald Trump will host his first White House crypto summit this Friday. Basically, what I want you to take out of this is expect to see some wild swings with regard to cryptocurrencies on the back of Trump's crypto summit. There's no doubt that President Trump is going to keep his promise to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. Me personally, I think this is disgusting. Why do I think it's disgusting? Don't get triggered. Listen to what I have to say. Okay, don't trigger yet. Hold on. Calm down. All right. I wish that the government and Wall Street would have kept their hands off of cryptocurrency. This was a way to circumvent the system. Now it's become mainstream. What I wish, instead of the United States becoming the crypto capital of the world and the crypto summits held by the President of the United States, I wish sincerely we were going back to a constitutional money system. We're not doing that. We're being thrust further and further away from that. And this is going to, again, people, look, man. The fact is this. Right here in the United States and around the world, the global economy is coming apart faster than ever we've seen before. Geopolitical situations are on the rise negatively. Okay, it's going to hit every single one of us moving forward. I hope you guys and girls are smart enough and have an IQ high enough to understand what the freak is going on here. Look, man. Look, I'm here to get information out to you. I want you guys to think, okay? For 90+% of you guys and girls, I'm preaching to the choir here. You know what's going on and you have a keen understanding. But there are some people here with a very low intelligent quotient. They can't see it. They've been blinded. Politics, whatever the game may be, they've been psyoped. They can't see anything, and they're going to pay for it. And unfortunately, that's the truth. It's always the way. And it's the minority who tends to drag the majority down. You understand? So that means if you don't start standing up for yourself and grow a freaking backbone, God hates a coward. You don't believe that? Maybe you should read your Bible. Okay? Yeah. It pretty much spells out things for you in a very easy way to understand. Um, Grow a backbone. Push back. You don't like what you're seeing here? You want to hold people to account? You better do that. Because I'm telling you, this goes way beyond what you may think you're seeing here. People, I'm telling you right here and right now, man. Make up your own mind. Take action. Do something. So what do you want to take away from this video? The instability that we are seeing here in the debt market is not a good thing. The stock market, all well and good, man. You want to look at the stock market because that's where they want you to look. CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, go ahead. Go look where they're telling you to look. Greg Mannarino is telling you need to focus on the debt market for 1,000 freaking years since day one. That's the driver of all of this. The geopolitical situation is deteriorating rapidly. The United States is being systematically erased off of the map. If you think that the United States is being vaulted higher in the geopolitical arena, well, then you're missing a lot here. This is not what's happening. It has nothing to do with politics, games, or anything else. This is a fact. All right. And if you can't see that, this again, start working on upping your IQ just a little bit. These are basic things these are basic truths. If you can't see it, then there's something going on with you, and you're the one that's got the problem. I don't even know what you're doing here. This blog here is for people who have, I would believe, an edge on everybody else. Because why? Because maybe they're just a little smarter, able to think outside the box. They're not stuck in the little paradigms that they're being shoved into. You understand? And if this doesn't hit you the right way, man, look, just do what I always tell you. Go someplace else. You don't belong here. This blog is not for everybody, man. And that's the truth. I'm probably the only YouTuber that wants people to leave. Yeah, just get out. And go someplace else that's going to be in line with what your thinking is. Because this here, as I said, is for people. This is, again, a beautiful thing that we've created, and people who can think outside the box, who understand the bigger picture, who are looking out not just for themselves, but for everybody else, man. That's what this is all about, coming together. If you don't like my style, if it hits you the wrong way, if you're getting triggered off of it, whatever, man. It don't bother me at all. I'm just going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh louder at you, along with everybody else here. Post the negative comments. I know I'm over the target. I put out a post yesterday. I'm getting so much pushback and so much hate, and I'm laughing, and I'm loving every freaking second of it. I read through the comments and I laugh because it tells me one thing. I'm over the target. It's always the same thing, man. You get the most flack when you're over the target. So we'll see. Let's read through the comments, all of us here, and let's laugh. Let's just freaking be entertained by these brainwashed sub-moron individuals. Oh, I'm hurting your feelings? I really don't care, man. Because this here again, I'm trying to get to the people that understand. It's the minority that are dragging us all down. We got to turn those tables because we have power. You and me, okay? Wisdom and knowledge is power. If I'm making sense to you, if I'm getting through to you by the information that we just covered here, well then, bravo. All right, guys, girls, listen, I'm going to get out of here. Again, look at what I wrote with regard to the S&P 500. anyone can understand what I wrote there. And my conclusions, I think, are dead on. And you tell me if I got these wrong, all right? For those of you that are technical traders, I did this for so many years. I think I have a pretty good handle on understanding the technical dynamics in the market right now. And the fundamental picture is just as bad, if not worse. Anyway, guys, I want to hear from you on this, all right? If you feel like you shouldn't be here, please do unsubscribe. Again, this is not for everybody. That's the way I feel about it. And if that hits you the wrong way, and if you're triggered off of it, whatever it might be, ain't my problem, man. Ain't my problem. Love you all from the heart, and I mean that. I hope you guys stick around, okay? Do I want to see people leave? Not really. I wish people would start to engage themselves, raise their awareness like I've been telling you forever now. But if they can't, if they're incapable of doing that, they don't belong here. We don't need these weak links in our family. This is a worldwide family, and these things are weak links. I personally want them out, and I would be willing to bet that you do too. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see all of you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. I will be on. I believe it's live with the Atlantic Underground and Lava Girl. This is 11 a.m. Eastern, so look for that. I could be wrong that it's live, but just check it out. All right, love all of you from the heart. I'll see you later, people. Look, man. I know sometimes I get a little uppity here, but I'm telling you the way I think, and nothing is going to get in that way. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm here to tell you the way it is. If it ain't for you, like I said, see you later. All right, no hard feelings. We just don't jive. That's all good. If you do jive with me and this family that we've created here of lions around the freaking world, well, we welcome you to our pride. Honestly, all right. I'll see you later.